Power flows to the one who knows how. Desire alone is not enough. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. Autobots, roll out! We cannot let the humans pay for our mistakes. Autobots! Now, reap the whirlwind! One shall stand, one shall fall.
Hello everyone, welcome to another Transformers stream. Can you hear us okay? If Dale says hi too, we can verify that you can all hear us good. Yeah, welcome. He's faking it, I think, yeah.
Sorry. No, Yanis always does this in the morning to me and tries to troll me, so I'm trolling him back. Hello, everybody. Are we going to say, I can't hear Dale, we can hear you? Damn, no, they know we're here. Hello, everybody.
Hello everyone.
No, they said except Dale. There we go. Got you, Fargo.
Oh, well, trolling the players we haven't started yet. That's a good thing. So yeah, just the two of us. Everyone else is either on holidays or doing some meetings and some other things. So it's just me and Dale are your favorite people. Just gonna do a lot of stuff. I hope you're all doing all right, and I hope you're excited as everyone is for the new Transformers movie that's probably gonna be out in the States tomorrow, I think. So let us know if everyone is planning on going and seeing it. We are excited. Unfortunately, in the UK, it's not out until the 13th of October, so it's still some time for us to watch it. But I think we are planning to do a team trip to see the movie, so it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we can't wait to see it. When's that? That's in 2 weeks. No, we're going to see it in
3 weeks. It's
3 weeks. 3
yeah.
weeks. We're going to all see it as a team in 3 weeks, and we're so excited. But let me do some shout outs and see who else is going to be watching the movie. So I'm going to have a look at Twitch and YouTube. So we've got Cassius. Oh, hey, I'm actually here for one of these. Yes, nice to see you. Dark Lance 13. Hi. Cavalier Nation. Hi to you. The Master Chief Productions. Hi to you. We've got Orange Evespa. Hi. Hello to you. Who else have we got? We've got the Master Chief Productions saying, watching the movie with my mom tomorrow. Ah, that's awesome. We got the Thunderbolts, definitely going to see it tomorrow. Everybody's seeing it. I think the question might be better, Yanis, if we ask him who's not going to see the movie, because I think everybody's going. And Cassius 335 says, are you allowed to talk about the Squad Busters crossover? Yes, we can talk about it, and we will be talking about it.
Yes.
We will talk about it. Don't worry. So stay tuned for that. We've got Majestic Marilyn says can't hear Dale. There we go. Got ya. And then we've got on YouTube. Who we got on YouTube? We've got Grind Time. Hello to you. We got the Action Whale. We've got Big Blade, Killsucker, Mario, RL, Novella. Hello to you. And we've got Ace 45 Gaming. There we go. And we got Cuddy Fox and Jakarta too. So lots of people today. What have you got on Facebook, Yanis?
One person so far said hi, which is Jules Redder. So one way you can guarantee that you're gonna get said hi back, like go on Facebook.
Yeah. So if you want a guaranteed hello, go on Facebook and then start annoying Yanis on there, because Yanis is scanning it. But yes, we've got lots to do. We've got like I never say on stream buy the Cyber Pass, but this Cyber Pass is extra special.
And we're actually gonna cover it, and it's a good. This is one of the reasons why we ask about the movie, because for the first time we actually have rights to movie characters, which is we are really excited about. Hasbro was really accommodating this time, and this is because usually it's Paramount. We don't have the rights to using the Bay movie characters, but this time they were like, yeah, you guys, you can use Orion Pax, you can use D16, and we have them in the game. And we're gonna talk about all about the new Cyber Pass, which is gonna be really interesting, I think, and really cool. And then we're gonna talk about the event, talk about some other things happening. There's a lot of things to happen, so we're gonna jump straight in. For the first time, we are not gonna go and talk about the event, but we're gonna talk about the Cyber Pass because it's a bit of a special one. There's a lot of extra rewards than the usual ones. So if you see, we start straight away in the free version of the Cyber Pass. You can win the 3-star Orion Pax Crystal, and if you convert and pay the premium, you can actually get the 4-star Orion Pax, which is pretty much of a US bot. And then straight away you get a new skin, which we are gonna showcase. This is the skins from the movie. So Orion Pax and D16, if you're Decepticon, do go by the generations look. We did cover them in the last stream, and you're gonna see them. But with a new skin, you can actually get a movie look. And we're gonna showcase that in a little bit. You go down the thing, you have the usual currencies, and then you go further down, and then you get Ariel, a 3-star Ariel, and a 4-star Ariel, and then we have a skin for Ariel, which is like this case, it's the movie version of Alita. It's a bit of a shader though. We didn't do a whole. We're gonna show that skin too. It's not a whole look, but we choose Ariel because it's more like Alita one that she appears in the movie, and we thought it would be closer one. Unfortunately, in this case, in this skin, it's only available for the Autobots. This is because the Hasbro didn't give us the rights for any other of the Decepticons characters. So we have Alita one movie skin, which could be applied to Ariel. Later on, you get Bumblebee because we have the Bumblebee skin from the movie. Again, it's a shader change, but it's only on Bumblebee. But if you were to stay as a Decepticon, get these crystals, you are gonna get the Decepticon equivalent. So if a new player you come in, you don't have Bumblebee or Scrapnel, you're gonna get a 4-star by converted or a 3-star. You get skins. We have some avatars here from the movie, as some people have seen and I haven't spoken. There are some cool movie avatars from the main characters, the transformed versions of these characters, the alt form. We have the usual 5-star stars, upgrade abilities, more avatars, and in the end of it, we have more skins. This is again, this Optimus and D16 Orion Pax and D16 from the movie version with a special shader, which we are gonna demonstrate in a little bit. So yeah, that is the Cyber Pass, and I'm gonna change really quickly so I can show you all the skins that you're gonna be winning. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess another thing to talk about is also the new skin tech as well.
Yes, we're gonna do that. We're gonna demonstrate that, which is important, I think,
Oh.
because usually our skins has always been a texture change, so change a bit of the colors, a bit of the thing, and while you can do a lot of interesting stuff, we did a lot of good things with SG characters. So they were just because they were characters based on generation models with just different textures. It's quite limited if you want to, have Optimus Prime for, say, Armada universe or something like that. We couldn't do anything like that. So now this skin allows us to do these things, and it's something we probably want to utilize a little bit more in the future. But yeah, I'm gonna demonstrate in a bit. Sorry, let me change the account. I don't know if there's any other questions.
Yeah, let's have a look at what questions are coming in. But yeah, this Cyber Pass is looking amazing. There's so many skins in it, which is actually fantastic.
And a lot of them you get them just free, the free version. You don't even need to convert. We kind of wanted it to be all inclusive. It's one of the reasons why we got these characters, a way to we just don't want it to be just behind a paywall. Like we want everyone that comes in, you have a chance to get the skin for the movie skin and the character. So we kind of want to make it this especially as exclusive as we could for nearly all the players.
Yeah, but I guess we've got to say a bit of a warning, haven't we? Because the skins, because we've got licensing for a certain amount of time, there
Yeah,
is going to be a time where we won't be able to give these skins out anymore. So the Cyber Pass is probably your best way of getting them, right?
yes, I mean other skins probably in the future will come. You will be able to get them again at some point, but these skins we are not allowed to offer after I think the next 2 months or something. So yeah, we're gonna lose it. So anyway, let's go into the game. So yeah, we have here our friend Orion Pax. This is as he comes from the event. And from if you open the crystal, and now we're gonna have this skin, which is this is the base one. This is the free version of the skin, which you're gonna see it allow us to change everything on the character, the model, the textures, everything.
Oh wow, it is you're right, isn't it? It is a change of the whole. Sorry, I'm looking at this a few seconds behind, but it is a whole model change.
Yes, and it's not as simple as that because we have a different art form. There's a different transformation, so it's just making a new character pretty much, which is why we never really utilize
Wow.
the system as before. It's more expensive for us to do than the texture change. But we wanted for these characters to just implement this tech, and it's something we could use in the future, where it just allow us, instead of releasing another version of Optimus Prime or Megatron, we could release a premium skin for people that want different alternate versions of these characters from other different continuities if we have the rights to do that. And this is how we kind of want to use this tech in the future, a bit more cosmetics, but yeah, it allow us to do a lot more things.
Yeah,
Uh,
this looks amazing. And I guess the feedback when we released Orion Pax was the backpack, which obviously you can see the change in the model already with the new skin. Is it completely looks completely different from the original design that we have in the game. And Cassius actually agrees. They said that's one way to clean up that massive backpack. Yes, I think
all right.
he does look way cooler than the backpack version. Yeah, I think they love this design. They love this skin, Yanis.
All right, let's see D16 2. So that's D16 Megatron. Again, the one you won in the event. Looks cool as a Megatron. Yeah, he's a usual Megatron. He's the minor Megatron, as some people know him. And what happens if you equip the skin?
Hmm.
You can. Everything changes.
I'm watching it go on now. Ooh, ooh, this looks cool too.
Yeah. So yeah, that is the movie version of D16, who's gonna be gracing your presence soon, and of course the movie version of the alt form, which is this really weird tongue. But yeah, everything like they're gonna have their own transformations, the alt forms, and everything is gonna be equivocable by skin. Um, so I did promise we're gonna have a more premium version, which is gonna be at the end of the Cyber Pass, and I'm gonna demonstrate this now. If I find where is, I'm going to just
Got too many bots on this on this test account. Um,
yeah.
keep your questions coming, guys. If you've got any question
Yeah, Dale is
about
gonna
the
be
skin
grabbing
tech.
the questions. So
Yeah.
this is the premium one, which is on the premium side of the Cyberpass. In the end, it's this usual look, but we have applied a shader on top of him that you kind of like reference how they look in the movie, a bit more shining, a bit more flashy. So as you can see here, uh,
Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm
yeah.
just sorry. I've just seen this, and this looks amazing. He looks very like he's got that metallic look, hasn't he?
Yeah, it
It
has
looks
this metallic
amazing.
look. This is something we could apply for other characters as they appear in the movie, and something we can maybe do, like if we know which Decepticons or other characters appear in the movie later on, we can maybe just provide the shader as a look for them. But yeah, it's more like glossy metallic version, and that would be for both the Orion packs and D16.
Cool. Yeah, we've got Big Blade 297 says, "Ooh, that's looking very
Mm.
glossy." And we've got Dav Tyler on Twitch saying shiny. And Fargo's like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
I think yeah, give us your feedback on the designs. I have got a question, Yanis.
Mhm.
With the new skin tech, will any old skins be getting an upgrade, or is it just going to be from
I
things
think it's
coming out from
from
now?
things coming out from now, like
Okay.
allow us to do more stuff, because the moment we were like, what character looks similar in the kind of like a different form, so we can just take the color and the scheme. If there's special cases where we feel like that's some skin that we did based on the universe could have done a bit better to be more justified that kind of a character, maybe we're gonna make a change. But more like we just want to, do different stuff. I'm not saying that every skin we do from now on in the Cyberpass is going to be using this tech, by the way. This is something
Yeah.
we want to do in the future. We haven't really had plans, but we have probably next year to do some cool stuff with this tech. We should also go to cover the aerial skin.
Did we do D16 in the glossy look? I don't
Uh,
think.
we have.
Oh, have we?
I'm gonna go around in the end, but yeah,
Okay.
this is Ariel. This skin from the movie version uses the old tech. We didn't have enough time because for the time we got the characters to we had to remake these bots for D6 and Orion packs. We didn't have enough time to do it for Lita 1 and Bumblebee. So it just a bit of a shader look, but yeah, it seems more likely like the colors and scheme of Elita 1 in the movie. I know people are confusing why is Ariel called Elita 1. Ariel is Elita 1 before it became Elita 1 for the timeline we are covering now, and she's more like looks like the model that the new Elita 1 has in the movie, because ours is it's a plain, it's a different version. And lastly, Bumblebee should be something here. Yeah, Bumblebee has the B127 look, which this goes from the Netflix look. It's a bit more of a yellow color with more black lines. So again, this is a difference between when we do the texture change than from when we do the real cool the real cool change from the other ones. But yeah, those fortunately it's gonna be Autobot only. Again, we didn't get the right for some of the Decepticon pairings. Sorry, guys, but at least you can get the characters from the skin. And to finally end it, I'm gonna show the D16 premium version of the skin because people ask for that. This is the enhanced version.
I mean, all of this for for $10, and we haven't even covered any other content in the Cyberpass is making the Cyberpass look insane value to
yeah,
me anyway as a player this month. It's looking pretty nice. Yeah, wow.
I,
I've
th-
just seen the D16
I,
skin
th-
as well. It's
I
very
think we might
nice.
need to go a little bit lower on this. I think we might need to make some changes to how
Yeah.
how fine it is, because we just got them I think recently. We might need to tone them back, but this is what the premium version is gonna look like.
Cool. Um, people are already asking when does the Cyberpass go live.
It's
I
going
think
live
this one is
today.
actually,
It goes live
yeah, yeah,
today.
goes
So
live today, and I think it's on our cyber store as well. So if you are looking,
we
I think, is it going there?
it should be there. Hopefully it
Okay.
works. It's something we want to do. We are gonna have in the cyber store the premium unlock for the battle pass, so you can actually purchase from there, and you get the extra loyalty points. But something we want to be testing because it's something new that we're going to support.
Cool. Can we see the new bots coming to the game? Well, we've got new combats coming to the game. We will go over them
Yeah.
very shortly, Meg. Dav Tyler saying D16 got a heavy gunmetal grey look on the enhanced version. Yeah, I think as Yanis said, we probably need to turn it down a little bit. Ian's
Yeah.
also saying that, yeah, we can do some tweaks because I think we've got Orion packs. It just looks incredible. So that's kind of the quality we're going for. So Agent Pangu says, "Oh, nice Cyberstore! Finally, yes, you'll be." I think Is it the same price? Is it how is the deal looking on the Cyber Store? Do you get a bit of a skip going on there, or is it just the extra
I don't know
loyalty
exactly what
points?
they ended up going for at the end, so I
Yeah,
can't
me too.
really promise. It's
Me
been a
too. But
bit of conversation, but I think you definitely get more loyalty points for the purchase, the usual uptick that you get from any purchase.
yeah, cool. I think the yeah,
And I think you
everybody
can also
is
use promotion codes if you have any discounts or something. So yeah.
cool. Cuddy Fox is saying, will we get a story this weekend? We never got a story for the event last week. Yeah, I think it's because we didn't have a story last week because we pushed the event forward
Mm.
one. So there was no story last week, but you'll get the story this weekend. So that's all fine. People keep well, we got some players asking about the leaderboard event. We can talk about the leaderboard event. We've not come on stream and said we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
But what would you like to know about it? Send your questions in if you want to talk about the leaderboard.
It's
It of
probably
course is
about
very
this event that they want. Party like it's
yes.
1984, which is an individual leaderboard event. It's a new type of event. As I said, it's one of the new type of events we want to be trying out. This is an individual event where it has a leaderboard component in the end, where the top players are gonna rank is gonna be get some winning. I mean, you can see that so that if you play the event, you usually get a 2-star, 3-star, 4-star version of Squad Busters, Optimus, and Squad Buster Megatron, 5-star Combat Sarge, Spark, and many other rewards. Top 150, we're gonna be getting a guaranteed 5-star. And they're also gonna be giving some BB items to those people. And yeah, we should be talking about these characters, Squad Busters, Optimus, and Prime. But we're gonna talk a little bit about that after we cover the event. So get the thing in. So the event is geared as a usual individual. Um, I think individual event for releasing combats. You go all the way to where is the top rewards? 50,000 points, and that gives you a 4-star Scout Busters, Optimus Prime, and Chip, alongside every other rewards we covered. And then it has a leaderboard component where you can win. You can use a 5-star, you can use 5 binary bonds, rank 1, total spark, and then it just goes down, and the top 150 players are going to be winning a 5-star Squad Buster. So it depends how the players push for
I mean,
this event.
technically, I know people have been debating about it in our chats, but technically the event hasn't changed. Like if you don't want to do the
Yeah.
leaderboard aspect, if you do 50k, you're still getting that 4-star like you did
Yeah.
previously, right? You don't have to take part in the leaderboard. If you're a person who doesn't like leaderboards, you can go out and score 50k this weekend and get the 4-star like you did in the last combat event. All it is just that addition to get that 5-star. If there's players out there that want the 5-star, just go and do the leaderboard. That's simple as that.
Yeah, I mean that's the idea behind the leaderboard. Is like if you don't want to participate or don't just stop when you feel like you stop playing the game. It depends like how many other players do that and what rewards you're gonna get. It's something again should try. We try different formats. We had the previous one was with no leaderboard. We had one who was like alliance leaderboard. This individual leaderboard. In the future we might run a mayhem mode around that. Some people were asking, can we get a mayhem mode on a leaderboard? But yeah, it gets quite Mayhem mode. We still don't understand it as good enough. It allows players to score a lot higher and a lot quicker, so that could be potentially tricky. Something we can consider in the future. Mayhem mode will come back for the endurance event in 3 weeks'
Yeah,
time. But yeah,
I guess just a question on Mayhem Mode, because the next time we actually talk or communicate something will probably be, well, we not surely, but the next time we talk about Mayhem Mode will be on the next stream. Are you happy with the results from the last Mayhem Mode? And what do you think there will be any changes? Because if you're a player sitting here now, they're probably thinking, well, I'm going to be running soon. What changes are you going to make for that
I
Mayhem
think
Mode?
from what we got the some of the feedback we got from the top players, they kind of like were happy with the setup. There were some complaints for more junior players. They felt like they didn't do as many battles. So maybe there's a few suggestions of how we can try to tweak it a little bit on the lower side to kind of like appease them. So yeah, we had some feedback. We might be changing a few things, but I think on the higher tiers it's probably gonna stay as it is. But again, we're gonna be looking for feedback, see how it works on the endurance event, and then go from there in the future.
Cool. Yeah, Big Blade saying, heck yeah, I love Mayhem mode. It helped me breeze through and get light speed. Well, I hope you like light speed. That's really cool. Mayhem mode should be all bases 3 times the points for every zone. Thank you for your feedback, Dark Lance. I reckon saying, well, last leaderboard was 400 players, got at least one BBE. Why is this leaderboard giving so much less compared to the last leaderboard? Obviously, Yanis can't answer all of these questions
I
because this
can't.
is more of a it's more of a live ops question, and sadly Hyro and Cube are not on the stream today, so I know there's a lot of monetization questions, but simply they don't come from me or Yanis. Even though Yanis is the boss of the game, sadly doesn't make all the decisions
I don't
on
make decisions on that.
monetization.
Sorry.
Yeah. Trax is saying, well, a lot of players didn't understand how Mayhem worked. Mayhem was great. The only issue was I used more time on my hands and less stress during an endurance type. What do you mean by that, Trax? You,
Yeah.
you you felt a little
I
bit
mean,
stressed during it?
Mayhem is designed differently. Like, the usual event is like you go on the top level, you go with two bots, one or in one zone, and then do that 400 or times, and you get, to reach the endurance levels that you need. Which is a bit like you don't have to think. It's just, but it is repetitive. This requires you to play the game differently. Like it's more advantageous to go on the higher zone with kind of like a full squad that can actually destroy a base quicker, and then you can like if you finish those battles you get 3 times the because 3 times the cost you sometimes get 3 times the points, and you can pretty much go through your fuels really quickly, and then you can just have it pressed, or whoever wants to skip can skip and then get the points much quicker with less battles. But it does require a bit more like to focus on the game, but it's same for a free to player and someone that skips. A thing is kind of it's so easy to get points,
Mm.
like I usually do 20k and I feel it's kind of like a drain. This one I was just like engaging on like a bit on the side, and then just got like like 40,000 points, which was pretty good to do. So I personally like it, and I think a lot of players like it for that
Yeah.
aspect.
I kind of understood Trax's comment now. He meant more like he had more time. He
Yeah.
was stressed because he had more, found himself having more time, which was the aim of the game mode. So yeah, that's awesome. Is Mayhem just going to be a two event thing, a saga? Because I guess people are now thinking, well, if
Yeah,
an event's over 40k, it needs to be Mayhem.
we're gonna have to reevaluate that. Like, I can't really say, but yeah, I mean, it might be two, it might be the more grindy events.
Yeah,
Maybe in this case we could have used it. Maybe in the future we should use it. We still evaluate, but it might be that when it's high points, we can just use more mayhem.
cool. I think that we need to talk about the new combats.
We will
uh,
do about the new combats, and
Whenever you're ready for that, unless you want a few more Q&A.
no, there's a new cool image about both of the characters that people they want to see. So these are the combats we're gonna be releasing. It's like Optimus and Megatron, but on a different look. So like for the people that don't know, not aware, like our parent company Supercell has a game called Squad Busters. They are actually doing currently a promotion with Transformers. So they actually have Optimus and Elita One that you can win as the characters. There's some cool trailer if you want to go check them out. It's really cool information. We were speaking to them because they wanted to ask some questions about us. How do you use Transformers, and what do you know about the IP and the brand? And we were talking about it, and it said like, it would be nice if we do something between the game, like if we can actually get these characters into the game and actually fit. And we thought like, they will fit really good because they are smaller side, so it will fit really well with our combat system. So we did ask them, can we get the Optimus version? We of course, because they did Optimus and Elita One, we needed Decepticons. I said, can we just design our own Megatron to pair with Optimus? So Megatron is our own take. So yeah, you'll be winning these characters in this event. And they're really really cool. We will show them in the game, but yeah, they are the new combat. we of course want you guys, if you want to go check Squad Busters, and of course Squad Busters is gonna do the same. It's all about having more typical like link between the two games, and of course all this means we get extra love from Google and Apple, giving us some good featuring, which means more players coming in the game, which is all important at this point about getting like more players to play the game. So yeah, this is the characters, but I think they're really cool, and we can go and show them.
Yeah, they're calling it Mini Megs and Mini Prime.
You can call them as much as you want.
Or
Dale was like,
Chibi Prime.
say don't. Dale was like, don't call them chibi. I was like, oh, whatever.
There we go. They're chibis. There we go. They're chibis.
You call them how much you want.
But what do they do, Yanis? Yeah, tell us, what do they do in battle?
I'm gonna equip them first on.
It's a companion, yeah, so
Optimus.
it can be equipped to pretty much everybody.
It's the cutest little thing. All right, so Squad Busters Optimus Prime has lots of health and DPS. He is a minion. He is a meal minion, but he has an ability that every 15 seconds, and for 50 seconds, he grants allies in range of the bot that's equipped a 24% DPS buff. This is a nearly full level to 5-star, which means that every bot around the bot that you equip that is gonna get an increase of his damage he's doing while this minion is alive. He also gets healed by the bot that you have equipped with 30% of the DPS every second, which means if you put it on a high DPS character, that has 600 DPS, he will be getting 300 points every second. So, and also he has a 30% reflection shield. So any damage he takes is gonna be reflecting that damage back to the person that actually hitting them. So a lot of things that are tied all together to make him more survivable, because we did hear the feedback of players that says like meal minions die quickly, but it's kind of like a support one, and I'm gonna show him in battle. But first of all, yeah, look at this guy. He's
He
quite
looks like
cool.
he's ready to punch you, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Like, pew, pew, pew.
see him into the showroom, but yeah,
Take you into, yeah, that's pretty cool.
cool. And we have for the Decepticons side, let's do Megatron.
Every time I see this, I'm like, we need to make a challenge battle where I blow them up, like make them tight, the size of a Titan, and you have to beat them. I think that would be so cool. Or
I think Megatron is my favorite of the two. It's like
or Squad Busters Optimus Prime combiner, where it's just like I just seen Megatron. It looks, I mean, it does look cool. It looks so cool.
yeah, I think he looks kind of like, yeah, I'm pissed off about the world and everything. What?
Yeah, but he looks adorable at the same time. I'm angry. There we go.
All right.
If you've got any questions, let us know.
People are asking if there's a challenge battle. I don't know actually. I hope there
Yes,
is.
there is.
Yeah, there is.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. That'll be going out probably tomorrow morning,
Right.
because I sadly pushed it a little bit late.
Let's
Going out tomorrow.
let's do our one battle ourselves. So in this case, I think I'm probably gonna put him in 6-gun. I think on the kind of like 6-gun in this case, because I think because of his extra abilities, I wouldn't put him a combat weapon, and I think his high DPS is probably gonna be beneficial about keeping him alive and keep him on the back. So yeah, let's go take him into battle. The squads. Well, let's get the combiner just in case. Let's go Prime Zone. I feel.
Oh,
Though in this case, I think the bases are that hard that we have in this environment. So again, it's gonna be. So we have, I guess, deploy 6-gun first, so you can see a little bit before all hell starts breaking loose. And my mouse is going a bit slow. So again, you probably need to keep the bot that he's alive, that he's equipped alive, because you can see those little things on top. Means that this bot now has extra damage that he's gaining from the thing. And you have little Chibi here. He's getting pummeled by thing, but he's still alive here with all the other characters. And this is where the game becomes quite hard to solve because they're so small and chibi. But yeah, stunned by Shroop that came in. But yeah, so he's doing the kind of like the inspire. So all these characters now have an attack boost with the red thing, and at the same time you can see he's getting the heal from the main bot while he's still alive. So he's getting a heal every second, and that health is going back in. He has around 20,000 or 18,000 health depending on the star rating. So he pretty much can stay up, and also he has a reflection of damage. He also moves a bit slow, so he's not really running ahead like some of the other minions. So he will be survivable, but of course, when his main bot dies, then he's probably not gonna last as much, but he still can take a little bit of damage. And of course, the reflection means that he's gonna be dealing some of the damage back that he's getting.
I mean, he's
Uh,
not dying there, is he?
no, he
He's
survives a
taking a
lot.
punch.
For a mean minion, he survives a lot, and we kind of like. I think the playtest was pretty happy by the end of it. I played
How much
really
HP
badly
has
at
he got?
this. As I said, 20,000 health. But
That's
yeah,
more than some bots.
yes.
Like, it's really good.
I did play really bad because I wanted to demonstrate that, so I didn't play to win. But yeah, that's him. He died, of course. But now we can do another battle. Play a little bit more serious.
Yeah, cool. If you've got any questions on the combats, do send them in. I am checking YouTube and Twitch. When is the update out? Toy Fan Judah says it's coming out well, a little bit later this evening. So yeah, don't worry about that.
This for the cyberpunks and for the. I think we'll be able to get the character in the challenge battle and play it, so everything should be coming in soon. Okay, so let's play a bit more serious, or I pretend I'll play more serious. I won't have any
Did you
excuse.
Oh, you've got defense, so you didn't activate Ruination, where you could just drop Ruination and
That's
it
not
would
the
win
point
for
of
you.
this. It's not the point of this.
What would be the best not to put the combats on? What the
what
you-
best bots to put the combat on? As I said, like some high DPS bot that can sit on the back and actually deal damage, because then he's also gonna stay in the back, and he's gonna be able to deal a lot of support on all these characters that are actually nearby. Your main DPS is that you want to be like destroying the base as you go forward.
Well, you could. I think our content creators will be putting them through their paces anyway. I think Freezius did his stream last night.
They probably always can do it better than we can, especially. Yeah, we're trying to get the designers to do a video this time instead of me winging it. But unfortunately, they're out of time. But yeah, let's get some tanky thing, especially when you have.
Dav Tyler, I would watch Was a Freezius or Soldier. They will tell you what you need to be doing to optimize this combat.
Yeah.
Well, any other questions? Send them in.
So he's here. He's still on the side. Defenses. So he's just. I think it's a support of like he's trying to get all these the spots actually doing more damage, and he's surviving really well by just sitting there on the background and enhancing the damage of all these spots.
Freezius didn't stream last night. Damn, that's why I couldn't find his stream. I thought it was just being uploaded late. So it is on Wazza and Soldier. Thank you for that, Big Blade. Freeze will be streaming tomorrow night. Cool. Thank you, Blade19, for that. What other questions? King Grimlock, who was a playtester, says needs to be equipped to a high DBS bot. Otherwise, it won't heal enough to live. Yeah, I think that is the key point of the design.
The key. Like a lot of people might try to put him on a meal bot like Optimus. That's probably not a good idea because you want the DPS. Because the DPS of the main equipped bot is what actually how much of a heal he gives to the minion as he spawns.
So the highest DPS base in our game is Swoop, Tigerhawk, Scooge, and Waspinator. They are doing like 962 damage. So if you want to talk, you can go on the wiki, you can see the stats. If you want to find, right, who's the highest DPS bot, go and have a look at that. Like Ear Raid, SG Jetfire, they're all up there.
If you have two of them, are they gonna be the boost stacks? I don't think so.
No.
That's will not happen. As with other boosts, we don't want to have like a crazy like buff of DPS increase for everything. Anyway, yeah, that's a character. There's gonna be a challenge battle. They're really, really cute and really great characters, and I hope you guys can unlock them. I think you can get a 3-star version fairly quick. Don't know.
Yeah, you can, and then no, I think you can. I think it's around 32k or somewhere around there, right? 32k. I think you might have to check the event, but if you want the 4-star, that is 50k, and obviously, Yanis is doing the demo of the 5-star, which will need to place in the top 150. Sir Tanley says, does the boost stack with triple? That is a good question because I doubt that we're using the same stack name for the
Probably,
buff. Yeah, I think it
probably
should
does stack.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It will stack, yeah.
All right. People are asking about new bots. Like
Can we say the name?
we can
Can
take
we
the
can we
name. We
reveal?
can take the name. Unfortunately, I wanted to show some art. It's this falling a little bit behind, but these are gonna be really good characters, which probably gonna be quite powerful. Because the name will tell it all. So we're gonna be the next bots in endurance is gonna be Vector Prime and Nova Prime. So 2 prime level characters are gonna come in the game,
Oh,
which is gonna mean lots of power.
what's their class gonna be? What does everybody guessing what their class is gonna be? What's their ability gonna be? Come
Don't
on,
ask me, but yeah, I have no idea. But I know there's a design in this spec, and soon it's gonna go to the playtesters. But they are prime characters, so expect some power. Vector Prime and Nova Prime will be the next characters coming in the game.
We don't have any marketing renders I can send content creators yet. Right, okay.
No, it's
Somebody's
all it's kind of like all behind a bit from the art, but they want to be in time. I think in the next week or something, we're gonna get stuff.
yeah, Sunstrike saying I would prefer a new warrior. Yeah, I think we need to kick Pipes off his perch, to be honest. He's been on that top perch, Yanis, for too long, I think.
Well, just bring suggestions, but I think there's already a plan. But like again,
Yeah.
unfortunately, the new designer who will be here to go on the designer team event thing,
Wow.
so he couldn't be
We've
here.
got loads. We've
But
got loads of questions.
he'll be here in the next stream, and he can talk about it. And yeah.
Trax is saying Pipes got kicked off by Slug. Don't tell me that because Yanis was when I was doing the 5-star batch, Yanis was like, Slug just needs a 5-star. You don't need to do anything else with Slug. What else is happening? Will you be putting any more of the pack in the game? What do you mean by that, Cuddy Fox? Do you envision the new bots being high-end war bots? Well,
I mean, we want them to be warbots every time we release something. That's kind of like our goal most of the times. Yeah, they're gonna be defense bots that you can utilize, or it could be bots that you can use in a war squad. Of course, it depends on what your squad is like. How you fit them, and if you can play with how the design is worked. That needs to be a lot of people need to figure it out. But our goal is always that you should be able to use them into war.
Lots of questions on MK4. I'm going to note that down because that one's for Hyro. Which side will Nova and Vector Prime be on? Yeah, because that is a good comment. I have actually seen in lore that they're both Autobots.
Well,
Come on, what's happened?
like I mean, Nova started good, but then he took a bad turn. So he's gonna be the Decepticon, and Vector Prime is gonna be the good guy. So per lore, yeah, Nova Prime was an Autobot, but he became a little bit mean by the end of it. I think he meant to be Nemesis Prime or something in some of the continuities, but we just make him into kind of like he just becomes a Decepticon. So bear with us. It's a lot of thing with the Prime, like you don't have a good balance between good and Decepticon and Autobots. This is kind of like concepts that are like before their times. But yeah, like we're just gonna go who is more aligned with the good and who is aligned with the bad.
Cool. What else have we got? Any
There's a
progress
question,
on
Predator King
Volcanicus?
and Volcanicus. It
Yeah.
should be. I think we are working on the next combiners, and that should be happening after that. I'm afraid. So we are gonna have new combiners coming up.
New combiners.
Yeah,
What's the hint? You have to give us a hint now.
I think I've already given a hint.
Okay, give another hint so we can start piecing things together.
It's combiners that you don't have probably any of the bots so far in the game. So
No bots.
go to the Japanese continuity and
Okay.
go from there. And so Japanese community, you have no bots, so it's going to be utilizing new kind of log system that's not going to be based. It's similar a bit to Omega Supreme Overlord, but a bit different. It is a Japanese continuity bot combiner, both of them, and you have none of the bots unlocked yet. But they are really cool combiners, both of them. I think next stream we can reveal them both in all the glory. They look so good. They look
Cool.
really good.
So I'm gonna give you some names now. So you've got to keep a straight face because when I say the combiner, maybe it's not them, but if I do, you're gonna smile. Okay.
Maybe I will
Shot.
smile all the time. He's not a combiner six.
Well, they say 6-shot. Rail Racer. No. Raiden and Dino King.
You can't
Trains.
read me, Dale. This is poker face.
Magmatron. Like, what's going on?
You're
Tell
gonna
us,
see.
Yanis.
You're gonna see. Some people have guessed stuff, but yeah, you're gonna see.
Yeah.
I think it was guessed in the last stream too. So
it was in the last stream. So if you go back and watch the last stream, we will see.
Anyway, yeah, next
That's
stream
fun.
I think we're gonna have the new characters. We're gonna have hopefully the new combiners. Talk a little bit more, show them into the art, and hopefully those will be going into playtesting soon. And yeah, but I think right now it's all about the movie. Hope you guys go and watch and enjoy, get these new skins, get the new combat. Skullbuster's really cool characters and all the promotions. But yeah, there's a lot of exciting things happening in the future. But that's
and we're actually trying to speak to people who've actually done the movie. We can't reveal any names, but hopefully we'll be able to get some special guests on the stream as well, which will be super, super cool. Are we getting a new Titan? Because this kind of year we normally get a new Combiner, a new Titan, and then
there is gonna be one new Titan in the future. I don't know if it's gonna come this year, going how everything is just coming a bit tight in the schedule. We want to try to get one this year. I'm not gonna say who that is, but connect.
Did you disconnect? Is the stream dying for anyone else?
The stream might have lagged. I don't know what happened. So tell us if you lose us. Apparently it was reconnected.
Cool. Nice. People saying offline. Can you hear us? If you can hear us, we're still here. Just refresh if you can. I don't know. They're back. Welcome back. Yeah, you might need to just refresh. Let me say refresh. Dramatic pause. Refresh.
Some problem.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so any other questions? We've got a great Cyber Pass on the way, still same price and lots of content. But I guess we have to set the expectation the Cyber Pass is not going to be like this all the time. This is just a celebration.
This is a celebration for the movie. It's not going to be fun.
You are buffering. Yikes. Nosecone G1 somebody's asking for. Maybe. That's the only legacy bot I didn't do a G1 core for. So that's fun. Fargo's saying new G1 cores at AB11 batches coming soon. Well, I'm sure they'll be in there before the end of the year somewhere if the designers get a bit of time to do them.
It disconnected again. So we might need to wrap up. I don't know what's wrong with it. But yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
We might, if we disconnect again, we might have to just wrap up. I'm afraid, because it's definitely not from our side. I can see Yanis's connection here.
Yeah,
and it's like perfect.
Disconnected.
And the Cyber Pass is going to the Cyber stores. If you can hear me.
Yeah, Cyber Pass in the Cyber Pass Premium is now in the Cyber Store. Enjoy, you guys. Hope we see you in 2 weeks' time for the next stream to go through the new bots. So it's coming up.